Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but I am officially back. So today I'm gonna be finally testing out the new Fenty Complexion products. I did buy these a couple weeks ago, but in my defense, I did go ahead and film this video, but I hated the way it came out. It was just all over the place. But now I'm a little bit more organized. I have a little bit more time to sit here and actually go through everything. So yeah, I did go ahead and pick up. Before I get into what I picked up, we all know that Fenty did come out with setting powders, concealers, I believe additional foundation shades as well. Some new Mademoiselle, just so many products Fenty has been pushing out. I am waiting for them to drop a new eyeshadow palette. It's long overdue. So I'll be trying out some of those products. So I did go ahead and get the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and mine is in the shade Nutmeg. I do want to go ahead and get the shade Honey. This shade, as you will see when I try it on, it's more of an everyday set. But I need to get another shade for when I want more highlighted days. Like I said, I did film this video already, so towards the end of the video or at some point while I'm talking, I will insert clips of how the makeup held up throughout the day. I also picked up the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. I have the shade 410. Yeah, the shade 410. To me online, this shade looked a little bit deeper. I need to get a deeper shade. This is more like a highlight shade for me. I also went ahead and picked up another foundation shade. This is in the shade 450. So if you guys think all the way back, I did do a Fenty review when the beauty brand first came out. But this is the shade they had left that I could get my hands on, and it's a little too red for me. This is shade 460, by the way. It's way too red for me, so I'm gonna try mixing these two because this one is too red for me, but this one is it's a better match, but it's still not spot on. I feel like some people have like their spot on shade, and I haven't been able to find mine. And we're also gonna do this really cute blue eye. I don't have the Fenty primer though. I did order it yesterday. I don't own it, so I'm gonna use my Tatcha primer because it's really the only primer I have left. I'm really out of primers. I never thought about ordering the Fenty primer because I had really oily skin, but as I'm getting older, I've mentioned this in a few videos, my skin is drying out. I don't know why I've developed really dry skin. I still get oily. I normally had an oily T-zone and like normal skin all over the rest of my face, but now I have like an oily T-zone, but doesn't get as oily as it used to, and I'm dry. So it's annoying. Now I really have to learn all over again what works for me and what doesn't. I still use my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer because even if you have like a little bit of oily skin, it's like a great primer. So I still use that, but I'm gonna try the Fenty primer now to see if it'll help. I just need that extra hydration on my face. So we're first gonna go in with the eyes, just so that I don't get glitter on my foundation, because we wouldn't want that. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit, and of course, I'm gonna use my Fenty eyeshadow primer. You guys know I love this, and it's almost time for a new one. But yeah, I know I love this. Oh my goodness, I also picked up the Fenty what is that thing called? The Fairy Balm, but now they come in jars. I'll find it in a second. So I'm gonna take my Fenty Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette. I did do a video tutorial using this. I will find it and link it in the description box. And I'm gonna take that bright red shade, and I'm gonna use that as my transition. I still really do love this palette. I just feel like Fenty needs to come out with a new palette. It is time. And I'm just gonna blend this all in the crease. I love this primer because it takes any color and literally amplifies it. Don't mind my brows. They need to be waxed. But I am leaving for New York in a few days. Well, as I'm filming this, I'll be leaving New York. Leaving for New York in a couple days to see my family. And I don't feel like getting my eyebrows done. So I blended that red shade out. So now I'm gonna dip into my Juvia's Place Tri palette. And I'm gonna take this color called Sand or San right here. And I'm gonna blend that into my crease because it'll just fit better with the blue. And then from the Moroccan Spice palette, I'm gonna take this bright baby blue and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. And then I'm gonna lay down some Too Faced glitter glue. And then I'm gonna take the Fenty Galaxy palette, which is limited edition. I don't believe you guys can get this anymore. I don't believe so. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I don't think you can. And I'm gonna take this really pretty sky blue. If you guys remember, this palette is full of like glitter shades. I love this palette. And I'm gonna press that on the lid. They do give some fallout. This is a messy palette, but I love it. So that that's done, we're gonna stop with the eyes and jump to the foundations. Again, I have the shade 450 and 460, and I'm gonna try mixing them. When I first did this video, I just used 460 and it was okay. I mean, 450, the lighter one. I just used that one when I first filmed this video, and it was okay, but I still felt like it wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna take 450, which is the lighter one. Oh, are you broken? Why are you? Oh, it broke just now when it dropped. Oh, it broke. And I'm gonna mix them in together and then try applying it. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding my Fenty shade. Like, I don't know why. And I don't know. I don't know why. I put way too much 460. It's like, it looks red. Okay. Don't get me wrong. 460, when it's like really hot outside, I can get away with just wearing that foundation because I love this foundation. I love the coverage. I'm obsessed with the finish, but yep, I always gotta get down here. But I just been having trouble finding my shade. I need to get another small table like I used to have. I think I still have my one in New York. If I do, I'm bringing it back home with me. It feels so weird calling like Georgia home still, but I really do see it as my home now. Like, I really genuinely love living here. If you guys want to update on my experience with my move, let me know, and I will do some type of Q&A if you guys have questions, or I will do some type of, I don't know, vlog or something. All right, guys, so I am back. So now we are gonna continue with the concealer, and again, I have the shade 410. I wish it was a little bit deeper, but this is a great highlighter shade for me. I love the consistency of this concealer. It's like literally super creamy. And it blends like a dream. I would not consider this concealer, well, in my personal opinion, I wouldn't consider this concealer full coverage. It's more of a medium coverage for me, but it is very, very, very buildable. But for me, I wouldn't consider it a full coverage concealer. I feel like after I blend it, I have to just go in with a tad bit more under the eye. Like, for me, I need a little bit more than that. But I hold concealers to a very high standard, because right now, like, my Too Faced concealer is the best full coverage concealer that I've ever tried. So, but that could just be me. So I'm just gonna blend all this out, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit more where I feel it is needed. Okay, so under the eyes, we're gonna add just a tad, literally just a tad under the eye. So I did get this in the shade Nutmeg. You do get 28 grams of product in here. I love the packaging and the FB filter. I have actually been using this powder. I've used it with other concealers, and I actually really do like it. Like, I really like this powder. Excuse me, both my beauty blenders are dirty, so it's been a long week. So I'm gonna take the clean side, the cleanest side I have, and I'm just gonna set my under eye. And I don't know what it is, but I love the smell of this powder. Look how pretty that sets. Honestly, the powder is the star of the show for me. If you've been a long time BeautiiBee, then you know I am a setting powder junkie. I love setting powders. I just love them. I love the smell of this stuff. So I know a good setting powder when I got one. So this is a good one. And I'm just gonna set the forehead. Look how pretty this sets everything. Look how pretty. Obsessed. So I'm gonna go really quickly and add some lighter lashes so that we're not sitting here too long. And then I'll come back and we're gonna try that highlight because I don't like it on the face, but we'll try it and then we'll go ahead and wrap up the look and I will give you guys final thoughts. All right, everybody, I'm back with a much more finished face. If I look a little shiny, because I just set my face with some setting spray. I love this eye look. So before we get to final thoughts, I'm quite sure y'all want to see how this highlight looks on the skin. I don't like it on the skin, but for y'all, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you, but I don't like it on the skin. Again, this is the Fenty Fairy Balm, and I think I spilled this because it's like all the top. In the shade Coppa Chill. And we're gonna try this on the skin. I don't like it on the skin. I feel like, well, one, it's glitter packed. I feel like for a highlight on the skin, it just kind of gets everywhere a little bit. But it'll be great on the body. I believe it was made for the body because some people felt like the Fairy Balm pom-pom thing, not a lot of glitter was coming out, which it doesn't. You have to actually go pretty hard with it to really get that glitter out, but these are made for the skin. It's a very sheer highlight. Like, can you guys see that? It's very, very sheer. And I don't know. I just don't like it for the face. I don't like the way it sits on the skin. It's just not my thing for the face. It smells with like a hint of coconut. Just gonna continue to put this all over the face. It's very sheer. Now, if you're into very sheer highlights, like very nothing too crazy, then for sure go for this. They have, this is the darkest shade, then they have 24K, and they have Rosé on Ice, which is the gold that was in the Fairy Pom Pom. If you are into like really sheer highlights, then yeah, go for this. It does have glitter. Ooh, my hair. It does have fine glitter particles in it, so keep that in mind. But I'm not the biggest fan of this for the face. I'm not, but for video purposes, we're gonna use it. Now for lips, I'm just gonna take my Fenty Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk. Yeah. And I'm gonna gloss up the lips. I love the Fenty lip glosses. All right, everybody, and this is the finished look. I like the way everything really did come out. I like the way my face looks. It looks pretty flawless, I'm not gonna lie, especially with me having drier skin now and everything. My skin, you know, it looks a little flawless. So I'm gonna now go ahead and talk about the products and how I feel about them. First things first, starting with the foundation. I'm not really gonna talk about the eyeshadows because those palettes are old. I don't want to say it like that, but they came out a while back. I did reviews on both of them actually. But I'm obsessed with this eye look. So yeah. I love the Fenty foundation. I said it before that I love the Fenty foundation. I'm just having a hard time finding my shade. Again, 460, little too red. 450, a little bit better, but it just still isn't right. And I feel like some people have like their perfect shades and I just can't find mine. So mixing them, I feel like it looks good. I wish it had a little bit more of a yellow undertone to it, but maybe next time I'll add more 450 to get that yellow undertone. But I love the Fenty foundation. It is actually one of my fave. So now the concealer. I really do like this concealer. I don't want to say I love it. I have to consider using it a little bit, but I really do like it. Like I said, it's, for me personally, it is more of a medium to full coverage if you build it, but it's more of a medium coverage foundation to me. I do need to get a little bit of a darker shade. As you saw today, this shade is a great highlighter shade for me. Again, this is shade 410. Online, I don't know why, but to me it looks a little bit deeper. But I am going to go ahead and get a darker shade. I need to find like a shade under this one. But I'm going to go in store. I'm not going to do any more Fenty buying online as far as complexion goes, because I'm having a hard time. But I do like the concealer. Do I say it's up there with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer? No, by any means. But I'm going to continue to use this and I'll update you on the description box. The setting powder, L-O-V-E, love. I love the setting powder. This has been the new Fenty complexion products. This is the star for me, is the setting powder. I love it. I have been wearing it. It lasts all day. It keeps my concealer set. This is the star for me. I'm going to go ahead and get another shade. I believe I'm going to get the shade Honey to get more of like a highlighted under eye for those days. This is more like an everyday highlight. And then they have a deeper shade, which I can't remember what it's called. But I was going to get that one to set my face, but it's a little too red. But I absolutely love the setting powder. If you're saying, Brittany, what's the one thing you recommend out of the products you tried today? It would be the setting powder. I absolutely love this. Fairy Balm, I think it's okay. I don't like it for the face. Like I said, I don't like the way it sits on my skin. But that could just be me. I'm probably gonna get the other two shades because that's just how I am. But I can't wait for the summertime, especially here in Georgia, to try it on the body, especially on top of my body lava. So that's that. All right, everybody, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And let me know what you guys think of this product. If there are some complexion brands that you guys, or complexion products that you guys want me to try, go ahead and let me know. And I will go ahead, I'll try them. Just let me know. So I am, so far, I can say my Fenty face is a thumbs up. I do like the products. And of course, let me know what you guys think. And I will see you all in the next one. Mwah.